All right, family, welcome back to another edition of Link News. Let's go and get it started for today, October 12th, 2021. And see across the board, all the futures coming up looking down as well. All right, yeah, every one of them look down. All right, so let's get into some other news. The FTSE 100 is down, and the Nikkei 225 is running down as well too. All right, you see, let's take a look at that Bitcoin here. That Bitcoin is running up as well. Nice little bounce back from what's going on. Then you got the CMC Crypto 200. She's running a little bit down as well. All right. Let's take a look at that 10-year bond. The 10-year bond at 1.6140. The VIX is up as well too. All right. And then look at some foreign currencies here. You got the GBP to US dollars down. A little bit of trading is right now flashing up and down. Then you got the US dollar to the Japanese yen is running down as well. All right. So that was looking at some of the financials. Let's get into some precious metals here. That was from YahooFinance.com as well too. All right, family, YahooFinance.com. All right, take a look at the Kitco.com. We see the New York spot price. Oh, got the little click right there. Sorry about that. All right, see, look at the prices are down across the board with the exception of palladium. Palladium is up by $41. Rhodium is continued heading downward. Silver, gold, and platinum are all down. All right, take a look at the world spot price here. Take a look at that one. You see gold is up because it's trading overseas right now. Silver is running down about a penny. Palladium is up. Platinum is up. Palladium is down, and rhodium is just a little bit lower than the actual. Shoot, can't get that to click off of there. There it is. Okay, whatever that is, it's got me going on. Something like look at rhodium is down. Rhodium is same thing, 14,850. All right. So that was from Kitco.com. All right, Kitco.com. All right, let's get into some actual news here, and this is from the New York Post. Here we go again with Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary. All right, these pop-up ads. All right. So here we go. Treasury Secretary says failure to raise debt ceiling would be catastrophic. As if raising the debt ceiling is an option. Or we either gonna raise it or we don't raise it. But if we do raise, the economy is going to collapse due to the weight of them just printing money. And if we don't raise it, then looks like all the debts the U.S. has ever incurred are going to be called in. Everybody we owe money to is going to call in their debts on us. All right. So that's what she's threatening, Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary. If we don't raise it by the 18th, the U.S. is scheduled to default because it can't make its debt payments. Or in other words, they can't print money left and right to continue raising debt, or they can't go to the world, whoever we owe money to. All right. So go and get that story. That was from the NewYorkPost.com. All right. And in this one right here, this is from ZeroHedge.com. All right. This is a big one. 131 federal judges did not disclose interest in cases may be reheard. All right. This is a big thing here. You got judges who actually have a financial interest in some of these cases. They own stocks, or their family members own stocks in some of these companies, or they friends or families may have owned stocks in some of these companies, and they heard these cases anyway and ruled on them. In many of these cases, the judges did have a financial interest in these cases, and they should have recused themselves. That's called misconduct, ethics violations, all the above. And if we the general public would have did it, the plebeians would have been facing jail time, 15, 15, 20, 25 years in prison for this one. But they actually ruled on cases they shouldn't have been ruling on. All right, another herd of corruption. All right, economic corruption. That's what's going on. All right, get that story from ZeroHedge.com as well. All right, get that article from ZeroHedge.com. All right, and then we got another story from ZeroHedge.com here. What's going on in China right now? Why people are here in the U.S. and worried about things going on? All hell is broke loose. This is a disaster. All hell broke loose in China's bond market. This has to do with what's going on with the financial firms, not just financial, but the major mortgage firms in China right now. Yep. So back when we said it, they're gonna miss the markets. The mortgage firms are going belly up left and right. All right. The big one is Evergrande. Evergrande is scheduled to miss their probably miss their third bond payment. All right, according to the article right here. All right, Evergrande was set to miss a third round of offshore bonds in many weeks, and rival Modern Land became the latest scrambling to delay deadlines. All right, It's about a try, according to article, about $5 trillion sector, not just Evergrande, but you got Fantasia. They're another group. You got Modern Lands. They're another group, and you got a bunch of Chinese firms around here that have been relegated to junk bonds, and they're scheduled to miss their payments. That's what they're trying to negotiate for, just to get more payments to swap down the line and get more bonds, and not hold those bonds to make those payments to the year 2023. All right. But what's going on with Evergrande now is a microcosm. It's threatening to take down a lot, especially what's going on here in the U.S. Since the Evergrande is once they went global, they make a global economy. One big gigantic firm can take down the rest of the markets. All right. So don't think what's going on in China right now doesn't affect here. All right. They're having major issues in China's market right now. The government has stepped in for a little bit, but they won't sit there, come in and give them a full on bail in. All right. So go and get that article from zerohedge.com. All right, zerohedge.com. All right. And then we're going to continue our story about overseas.
Try before you buy. Find lines and dates that are right for you.
That right there. I don't know what that is. Sorry about that, but this is going according to the independent.co.uk. The www.independent.co.uk. All right. Lebanon plunged darkness as country says it's run out of electricity. All right. If you get into this article here a little bit, Lebanon has run out of power. Their diesel fuel, which power their electrical generators to fuel the country, they've ran out of fuel. All right, they can't get any more fuel. They're having to use anywhere from euros to dollars, U.S. dollars, to in the black market area to fund what's going on in their country, able to buy their needs. All right, they're out of fuel. They can't keep their turbine generators running to get their electricity going. So they've actually been out of electricity for quite a while, and the people are let's say for all the sake, about ready to lose it over there if they ain't already lost it for the recent things that's been going on in that country. So yep, the Chinese market is bad, but you gotta also remember that I'm sorry, I got a little bit distracted with the last story I learned. The Lebanese market, they've been dealing with issues since 2019. As we reported the archive, their currency went down. They were using other markets, but now they've officially run out of power. They can't get any more diesel fuel. They're trying to maybe even tap into their military's diesel fuel resources so they can start posting their people to help their people out, especially with the winter months coming along. And if I'm not mistaken, our summer is their winter over here, is their winter, and our winter is their summer. About what's going on, depend on what's going on. All right. So, but go ahead and get that article here. That was from www.independent.co.com. We can let's get a hold and let's say something about what's going on in Lebanon right now. They need all the prayers and the help we can get. All right. It's up to you if you want to do it. All right. And then what's going on? We keep going overseas for our final story here. Blackout in Delhi. For Delhi, if coal supply does not be restored in 2 days. This was as of October 9th, so it's actually been about 3 days about what's going on. These little pop-ups, all right. But that's essentially what's going on in Lebanon and Delhi right now. They've ran out of coal. The U.S. was one of the leading producers of coal, but let's say in the past we had past so-called presidents that actually restricted the coal, and now here in the U.S. we having issues with coals. Now the coal is being needed all over the world. We having issues getting miners. Since the miners were all, they either laid off, flat out fired, closing mines down, and so Delhi needs coal everywhere. Coal is a good substitute for providing coal power plants so they can get power. And now there's some of the electricity, some of the diesel fuels running out to power these big mega generators. You can't even get coal to help fuel to get those generators going. So now they're turning to coal, and now the coal supplies of years and years of a war on coal. Now it's coming to fruition that hey, some countries need coal. Here in the U.S., we still have the Obama administration killed the last coal-fired power plants, and now coal is needed around the world. This is a big industry that went bye-bye here in the States, and now it's coming up back, or especially with overseas countries needing coal. All right, so we got Lebanon going through a situation. You got Delhi going through a situation. Things are happening all over the world. We got everything going on here in the States. We got judges who actually ruled in case they never should have been ruled on. You got a debt limit coming up. You got market turmoil all over the place. All right. So that being said, get it together. Please be safe and be sound. All right. I want to thank you for joining us another Smelling Gum News. Be safe, be sound. Remember, you're your own best financier. You're your own best banker. You're your own best savings and loans. You're your own best credit union. You're your own best banker. All right. I said it again. You're your own best banker. All right. Everything starts local. Get it together with that neighbors. Neighbors get together with communities. All right. Reach out to other communities. And remember, everything starts local. I want to thank you for joining us another Smelling Gum News. Be safe, be sound. As we always say, let's get it started.